It has been 5 years of heartbreak for Kaizer Chiefs. That all could end in just over 90 minutes' time if they win here this afternoon at the Bidvest Stadium. Welcome, everyone. What a wonderful, exciting day we have ahead of us in the Absa Premiership. 5 seasons without a single trophy is a record drought in the 50-year history of Kaizer Chiefs, but they have it all in their own hands this afternoon. Victory over Baroka should be enough to see them win the league title for the first time since 2015. Kaizer Chiefs fans in their multitudes across the country waiting to see if their team can finally lift a trophy. Moleko gets the nod again at right back, which is a position where Chiefs have not had much consistency this season. Ball inside here, inviting little opportunity, and no one got a touch. There must have been 3 players there in black shirts, Brian Mate, who might have been able to convert this cross in from Cardoso. Now to the near post, Nurkovic with a dummy, cleared away. Not very far though. Frosler, that's a great shot and a very, very good save from Chipizeze.
No, it's not a penalty, it's a foul. But what a shot, you're absolutely right, Mark. That's a bullet from Rhys Frosler.
Well, now you know why Chipizeze is back in the team. Makume down with injury. Just have a look at this. Wasn't the best of corners.
No, it wasn't. And then attempted clearance, but look at that. That's a good save.
That's a bullet from Frosler, heading goalwards, right on target, missed by Farmer. Chipizeze flying through the air. Nurkovic, chance for Billiat, just gets away from him. Back into the danger zone from Banyama. That's a lovely little effort from Kama Billiat. He got his first goal on Wednesday in more than 6 months. He's hungry for more.
This is what they need to watch, Baroka. Sussman switching that ball onto the far side, where you have Nurkovic. Not only is he good aerially, but he controls the ball, brings in a good cross, and that bicycle kick had good intentions in it, but in the end, not on target by Kama Billiat. You're always advised to drill it with some speed and power, because anything can happen.
Billiat, he's done it. Kama Billiat. He's had the quietest of seasons, but he's got 2 goals in 2 games, and they could be the goals that take Kaizer Chiefs to the title.
Scored at the right time. And you're absolutely right to say now he has built the appetite to get the goals. And the class that is displayed, we will see it unfolding.
Well, you'd expect a bit more of a smile from Ernst Bettendorp. Bobby Mutaung is celebrating in the VIP. Now, what's Kune doing there? Toying with danger on the edge of the area.
Did it come off his shoulder? Or his chest? He says it's his chest.
Now, what did Kune do here on the edge of the area? That's a big handball.
That's a big handball. You're absolutely right.
So, Baroka looking the brighter. Can they get the equalizer? Pity once more. It's a good ball! It's a goal! Baroka! Kambala, the Mozambican, and Baroka have equalized. And now Mamelodi Sundowns are in the driving seat on the way to the championship. What a turn up here at Bidvest Stadium. 10 goals now conceded in the bio bubble by Kaizer Chiefs. That is by far the most important. Only a second for the Mozambican Kambala in his first season in the PSL. The man from Quilimane could well hand the league title to Mamelodi Sundowns. Sundowns top of the table, Chiefs second, Pirates leading, Stellenbosch they're into third.
This could be the last chance for
If Chiefs score now, they will win this title on goals scored. Header from Matoho! Wide. Is that it?
Looks like it.
Was that the last chance for Kaizer Chiefs to win the Absa Premiership?
No.
We are seconds away from the final whistle. Abongile Tom, the referee, is the man now that we'll be watching. There it is. Baroka have saved themselves. Kaizer Chiefs have let it slip. Mamelodi Sundowns are going to win the championship. There is Dylan Kerr Ernst Mittendorp has watched this slip away. Celebration for Baroka. Heartbreak for Kaizer Chiefs. Mamelodi Sundowns are still playing, but they will be champions. They can't believe it.
How did they blow it? We blow it all. That's what they will be thinking about. 13 points that you've been mentioning, Mark, and Sundowns kept on clawing their way up, and they managed to do that. It is the most painful loss that they've suffered, Chiefs.
No relegation playoffs for Baroka. They have saved themselves. They are 14th yet again. Kaizer Chiefs, runners-up in the Absa Premiership. They will go into the African Champions League. But it is 5 seasons now without a trophy. Final whistle has blown in Dobsonville, and we can now officially confirm Mamelodi Sundowns have won the championship for a 3rd successive year. Here it has ended in a 1-1 draw. Kaizer Chiefs unable to win and therefore unable to be crowned champions. 1-1 the final score.
Coach Dylan Kerr, before the match, you spoke about defending those set pieces, the final fight, and that's exactly what you did here this afternoon against Kaizer Chiefs.
Yeah, I mean, we practiced it yesterday. We only did 30 minutes because, you know, of this hectic schedule. We can't really practice longer than that. And we knew where the threat was coming. And to be fair, the goal that we conceded was poor because he's hoofed it 30, 40 yards and we still watched it and not dealt with it. And then I said, if you can't win the first ball, don't lose the second ball. And we did. They scored. At half-time, I ripped into them at half-time. You know, I showed him a video last night on Vinnie Jones's halftime team talk in America, where his passion and his enthusiasm and his energy. You know, it's not a coach's way that they should do that, but I had to go to them at halftime. I said to them, you know, if you want to go down, go down. You know, I don't want to go down. I don't want a black mark on my CV. If you want to do it, it's up to you. Get out there and pull your socks up, put your heart out your stomachs, and go and play and win this game. If not, get a point. And they've done that, so credit to the players. They listened for once.
And it was a tough account here this afternoon. We saw Denman Farmer before the match struggling a bit with an injury. He came out, so it was a tough one for the guys having to really go that extra mile.
Yeah, I mean, Farmer dislocated his shoulder. He was in hospital, but this morning he said, "Coach, I want to play." He's done magnificent. You know, he's a good professional. He's a good lad. And we missed him on against SuperSport when he went off, but then, you know, we've rearranged it. Matomi comes on. I love him. He's a wee rat. He will win. I mean, he won so many challenges against Nurkovic, and look at the size of him. He's double the size. So yeah, so I'm very happy. I'm very happy for the players and the fans, and you know, I'm bitterly disappointed because I'm very close to Ernst, you know, and I know how much he wanted it, and I know how much Kaizer Chiefs wanted it. But we wanted it as well, and like I said before the game, it's the ones that want it most wins the game.
And if you had to sum up the 2019-2020 Absa Premiership season for Baroka, a long one, but finally done and dusted.
A long one. We've got to learn the lessons that we've failed at. We've got to improve the squad in a way that we can make things better. We've got to improve everybody's attitude within the club, you know, because I think every year it's always a struggle, you know, and it does take time to build, you know, a successful team. I've only been here literally 6 months, you know, January to May, well, 5 months, but obviously the extended bubble. But, you know, it's the hard work that's done. Nobody knows what goes on behind the scenes with what I do as a coach. You know, I've not got what Kaizer Chiefs, Mamelodi Sundowns, Orlando Pirates have. I've got myself, and I'm trying to educate the ones around me. So I'm trying to build something, and you know, I love this country. I love the PSL. You know, I've played here before. I'm back, and I like to stay here. And if the boys, whoever I pick or whoever I choose in the squad, produce that, then we'll get better and we'll improve, and my chairman will be happier.
Coach Dylan Kerr, congratulations for remaining in the league for yet another season.
Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Thank you.
The hard moments, but anyway.
Coach, before the match, we spoke about a long season. It comes to an end today, and a lot of disappointment for Kaizer Chiefs because you wanted to be the champions here this afternoon.
Of course, ending up with the possibilities in our own hands and being second after having over 28 match days, the position 1. Of course, it's disappointing. Congratulations to Mamelodi Sundowns and to Pitso. They won it good. That is basically in the moment what I can say.
Coach, if you had to elaborate on how your team played here this afternoon against Baroka FC, how would you sum it up?
Yeah, I think strategically, absolutely, we had the dominance in the first half with the wide players, and we had a very clear discussion in halftime. Just push forward, look for the second goal, and yeah. Interestingly, all of a sudden they step back and fouls after fouls around the box, and good, then you concede this 1-1, and then of course it gets difficult. It's very, very difficult to play a team like Baroka, with other teams have seen and experienced too.
It must also be very disappointing to see your players go on the field after such a hard fight in the Bayer bubble for the entire season.
Yeah. Good. It is obviously with all disappointment on my side, definitely to mention that we had a terrible finishing last season, was losing the cup and being out of top 8, and with nearly, as I said before, turned it around. They worked hard. There's no doubt about it. In the end, good. We haven't achieved what we wanted. Position 1, good. We have in this moment now, of course, to accept it, and that's it.
And also, Coach, speaking about accepting it, knowing that you've worked so hard for it, this is also the best that Kaizer Chiefs have done in the past 5 seasons, going over 50 points. So there has to be some light at the end of the tunnel.
It's not my decision. Other people will decide. I think in this moment we have to recognize you're not winning games with the DNA of a big club. You have to work it. You have to earn it. You have to push yourself at any second, at any minute. That's the reality in soccer, in professional soccer. And good, in the end we had several games where I believe we could have done better, and then we're ending up like this.
And finally, Coach, a word to the fans as the season comes to an end.
Basically, we are all disappointed. It's not only the technical team, not only the players, of course, the supporters, the fans who were hoping in the birthday 50th year, achieving it, being the champion. But good, it's a disappointment. Sorry, that is what I can say. And good, in the moment, that's all.
Coach, thank you so much.
Okay, thanks.